Study for 2 minutes, check Instagram. Study for 2 minutes, browse Netflix. Study for 2 minutes, check email. Study for 2 minutes, gets lost in shorts indefinitely. If this sounds like your typically study session, you are certainly not alone, but you also need a little help to kick your motivation into high gear. Especially if you have a test coming up, maybe coming here is your next form of procrastination. If so, at least you are on the right track. The biggest hassle in recent times is restraint time. You have a lot to take a look at but don't have sufficient time. If it's far critical to know, not only examine more in turns much less time, but additionally undergo in mind it for an extended duration. Not every study motivation strategy is going to work for everyone, but there's something out there that will be work for you. We have compiled a list of study motivation ideas to try out when you just need to buckle down and get it done. Becoming a person who learns correctly and effectively doesn't display up in just 1 or weeks. You need to exercise each day. A number of those highbrow solutions for effective and green studying. First is learn and practice new things regularly. Regularly studying and running towards new permits you turn out to be an powerful and inexperienced learner. It is due to fact ordinary juggling with new thoughts increases the amount of gravy counted variety in location of your mind related with visible reminiscence. Second is teach another person. Educators say that sharing newly determined knowledge and ability with a few different individuals is an awesome way to analyze some detail. Doing so solidifies that fact in your mind. Third is learn in different ways. Another technique to research successfully is to have a look at some element in multiple strategies as a chunk of information stored in first-rate areas of the thoughts, interconnects them, pulling out facts from a couple of garage plays is straightforward. Fourth is practice relational learning. You can take a look at more correctly by using education relational it way bearing on modern day information you will examine with the subjects already appeared to you. Fifth is don't struggle, just find answers. Remember the getting to know technique is not always best something. Human beings neglect a few records about something already located. Studies say that longer time spent to consider something increases the chances to miss about it over again within the destiny. Sixth is the Pomodoro technique. As its core, the Pomodoro technique is very simple. Study for 25 minutes, take a break for 5 to 10 minutes. Repeat the cycle 4 times, take a longer break. Of course, there are varieties of this technique, and you might find that you like shorter study intervals, or maybe you can only repeat the cycle 3 times until you need a longer break. It makes easier to study for a longer period of time. Seventh is get practical experience. Most human beings anticipate that studying includes attending lectures, taking notes, analyzing textbooks, or studying on the internet. For inexperienced gaining knowledge of, you need to place the acquired records to exercise. Eighth is schedule your day. Often the more free time you have, the easier it becomes to waste your time. When you have a lot going on and won't have much time to get your studying done, it forces you to become laser focused. Schedule a specific time in your day when you will sit down to study. Actually, scheduling it on your calendar makes you less likely to put it off because it becomes a concrete task that must get done. Ninth is boost learning with testing. A not unusual perception is making and funding extra time to have a study maximize. Gaining knowledge of a few researchers provide an reason of that checks are what enable you. Don't forget the data you have found for a long term. 10th is avoid multitasking. A commonplace notion is that humans doing multiple responsibilities at a time are superior or above common. But multitasking influences studying due to the fact at the same time as you switch among particular duties, you will get bored and lots of time. Multiple responsibilities result in slow and lots less brain mastering. With so many strategies and tips, they are bound to at least one that works for you. Test a few out and see if they make a difference. And remember that many of these strategies work well together. Studying is a hard work and it's not usually fun, but these motivation techniques can help you get down to it and even make it more bearable.